Just one, two. Test one, two. Test one, two. Test one, two. I love it. 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 Test one. Testing. Testing. I got that. Watching some good things. Hmm. Testing, testing.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
What's going on in your world? Follow us on our Facebook page at Lake Country KQ92. We'll spread the word.
Standing on my step, trying to feel like freedom. Malibu, one suitcase, short to leave. You were the driver, I was the reason. There was mascara on her shirt. If I don't know where the left turns leading, you'd have seen me in a rear view. Like you tied my seat, touching the key in 3, 2.
Make a difference where it matters most in the lives of local students. Warroad Public Schools is looking for dedicated people to support, guide, and inspire the next generation. Open positions include lifeguards, night shift custodian, paraprofessionals, and coaches for junior high girls basketball, junior high softball, and Knowledge Bowl. Help shape the future and strengthen your community. For more information, visit warroadschools.org or stop by the district office. Warroad Public Schools, home of the Warriors.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Ask Agassi Insurance in Warroad or Greenbush if auto owners make sense for you.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Gardens Arena and tonight's high school sports broadcast on Lake Country KQ92 and also at yourliveevent.com. It's the Warroad Warriors taking on the Proctor-Hermantown Mirage. And it's a season opener for both teams as they met. As a matter of fact, they met for the season opener down in Hermantown about the same time last year. Warroad went down and skated to a 7-1 win in that contest as the Warriors went all the way to the state final, state Class A final in 2025 and lost in the championship game to Dodge County. Proctor-Hermantown, they also went to the state tournament and they were in the consolation bracket and actually won the consolation final in the Class A bracket. So Proctor-Hermantown brought home some hardware as well from the state Class A girls hockey tournament. Again, meeting here tonight for the very first game of the 2025-2026 season. John Michael with you here on Lake Country KQ92 and at yourliveevent.com and on the website at KQ92.com as well as high school hockey. High school girls hockey kicking off a 2025-26 sports season. We're going to take another break. We'll be back with more from the Gardens Arena right after this.
It's flu season. Make sure you and your family are protected by getting a flu shot through Life Care Medical Center. Community clinics are scheduled for Warroad, Roseau, Badger, and Greenbush. You'll need to make an appointment. Call 218-463-4779 for your appointment. You can schedule a flu shot appointment or one of the community clinics, or for a time that fits your schedule. Get your flu shot now at Life Care Medical Center. Call 218-463-4779 or visit lifecaremc.com.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve, so we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care.
Welcome back to the Gardens Arena as we're going to get into starting lineups here for tonight's game. Starting lineups real quickly as the team's going to be coming back out on the ice. Your goaltender matchup tonight will be Suri Langley in the nets for Proctor-Hermantown. She had a record of 17-7-3 in 2024-25. She will be between the pipes for the Mirage for Warroad. University of Minnesota Golden Gopher commit Peyton Raleigh is going to be your starting netminder. She had a 26-4 season last year, a 1.15 goals against average, and a save percent of 0.943. She will be between the pipes for Warroad. Starting at defense for the Warriors will be Reagan Haley along with Vivian Markowka. That first line will be centered by Carly Kalbrenner. And on her left will be Taylor Reese. On her right will be Jaylee French. Your starting defense for Proctor-Hermantown will be Taylor Mannion and Ashley Pruse. Their first line will be centered by Maya Gunderson. Ella Kalps will be on the left wing, and Peyton Paulson will be on the right wing. Those are your starting lineups. And again, the Proctor-Hermantown Mirage in the dark uniforms, dark visitors uniforms. And they will work from right to left here in the opening period. Again, Proctor-Hermantown, you can hear them tonight right here on Lake Country KQ92. You can also hear the Proctor-Hermantown Mirage tomorrow afternoon as they travel down Highway 11, 21 miles to the west, and they will take on the Rosa Rams tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. Again, the Rams, they're taking on Thief River Falls tonight. We'll try and get score updates on that particular contest coming up in and throughout the game as the Rams taking on Thief River Falls tonight. And again, the Rams will take on Proctor coming up tomorrow. Again, Warroad, this is their only game of the weekend, and they'll be on the road next weekend. We'll talk a little bit about that coming up during the contest as well. Also, want to let you know we've got special intermission guests coming up after the first period of tonight's game. It'll be Warroad boys hockey coach Jay Hardwick, and we'll talk a little Warrior boys hockey and Warrior hockey in general, as he'll be up and visit us here after the first period here of tonight's game. Junior varsity game that was won by Warroad by a score of 2-1, and the varsity game is coming up right around the corner. It'll be the Warroad Warriors and the Proctor-Hermantown Mirage. We're going to be back right after this timeout on KQ92, KQ92.com, and yourliveevent.com.
Hugo's premier bone-in half ham is $4.49 a pound all this week at Hugo's Family Marketplace in Warroad and Hugo's Lake of the Woods Foods in Badette. Buy a Hugo's bone-in half ham and get an Our Family turkey breast up to 7 pounds free. In the produce department, select varieties of Taylor Farms premium salad blends are 2 for $6. Hugo's Family Marketplace in Warroad and Hugo's Lake of the Woods Foods in Badette.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Ask Agassi Insurance in Warroad or Greenbush if auto owners make sense for you.
Make a difference where it matters most in the lives of local students. Warroad Public Schools is looking for dedicated people to support, guide, and inspire the next generation. Open positions include lifeguards, night shift custodian, paraprofessionals, and coaches for junior high girls basketball, junior high softball, and Knowledge Bowl. Help shape the future and strengthen your community. For more information, visit warroadschools.org or stop by the district office. Warroad Public Schools, home of the Warriors.
Want beautiful flowers, candy bouquets, or the perfect gift without leaving your couch? Now you can shop online at blooming-creations.com. Order fresh floral arrangements, blooming plants, chocolates, candles, and more, all from your phone or computer. Skip the trip and shop local online. Quick, easy, and always beautiful. It's Blooming Creations of Warroad at blooming-creations.com.
Welcome back to Warroad and Gardens Arena. And we're about ready to get underway here with the start of tonight's girls high school hockey game. It's Proctor-Hermantown coming out of Section 7A, taking on the Warroad Warriors out of Section 8A. And gone through starting lineups, and we're about ready to go here. As again, your goaltender matchup will be Suri Langley. Again, a great year for her, 17 wins in 27 games. She went 17-7-3. And Peyton Raleigh on the other side, 26-4, and well documented the fact she's going to be headed off to wear the maroon and gold of the University of Minnesota when she graduates Warroad High School. She's going to be playing down for the Golden Gophers and Coach Brad Frost. But her senior season about to commence as the Warriors working from left to right on your radio dial and your video screen, and the Mirage working from right to left. Again, the Warriors line up up front, Kalbrenner, Reese, and French, Gunderson, Kalps, and Paulson for Proctor-Hermantown. Here we go. We're underway as it's going to be sent into the Warroad end. And just like that, we're going to get a face-off just 6 seconds into the opening period. Again, face-off to the right of Suri Langley. It'll be Carly Kalbrenner taking the draw. And Gunderson to draw for Proctor-Hermantown. Sent off here near corner, stolen here by Warroad. Set back behind the net. Now it's Jaylee French. Back up top. Here's Vivian Markalka. Markalka outside the face-off circle. Sending it down here near corner. Back up top, Markalka shot in. That one's deflected. It goes wide. Another shot on the other side. That one's going to be knocked down as well. A couple of quick shots on net. Reagan Haley holding the point on the left side for Warroad. As the Mirage trying to get it out of the zone. Now it's going to be flipped over here to Ashley Prue. She'll get it up to the center ice area. Taken up here by Markalka. Here's Reagan Haley, and Warriors able to gain the Proctor-Hermantown end. This time it's going to be a whistle and an icing, and we're going to bring a face-off back down the other end. Again, almost a minute in to the first period. Going to have a face-off off to the right of Peyton Raleigh. In there now, Grace Nichols to draw, and the Warriors' second unit out there, and that being centered by Ava Corrington. Some new faces on the Warrior roster, a lot of familiar faces as well. We'll get to that as the game goes on as well. And it's Olivia Anthony taking it over here now, and she dumps it over here near corner. Now it's Lindsay Lawrenson. She scored that triple overtime game winner in the semifinals at the state tournament last year. Play goes back behind the net. Taken up here by Lawrenson. Lawrenson coming it back behind that. Now it's still tied up back there. Taken up here by Warroad. Now it's going to be skated up and out of there. Now back behind the net once again. Back behind the net of Langley. Anthony with it now, getting it out here to the near side. And it's going to be skated up and pushed out of the zone that time by Presley Paulson here for Proctor-Hermantown. We are a minute and a half into the opening period. Here will be scoreless game here at the Gardens Arena. Sent around far corner now, play in the Warroad end now, sent back here on the near side. So Warriors trying to break it out. Trying to break it up to center. Now it's going to be knocked down, kept in momentarily here by the Mirage. Gathered up here by Sarah Stauber. And sent all the way back into the back there by Elise Ekstrom. Ekstrom with it now. It's going to be set up here as center ice. Now it's going to be flipped up near the center ice area. It's going to be Ekstrom once again. Sending it back into the Warroad end. 14:45 left to go here in the opening period here. Again, scoreless first period. Sent over here on the near side. Now it's going to be sent along the far wall. Taken up here, and it's going to be sent back into the Warroad end. Now as the Warriors chase back after it, it's Reagan Haley. Sent up here along the near side. Samantha Earhart over there. Going to be played in now by Warroad. Here's Linnea Heron, centering feed out front, stopped there by Langley. Langley with a big-time save early on, and we're still at 0-0. Quick pass out in front. Puck was right out in front of Langley. Quick shot there. Langley was able to come up with the stop. Face-off here in the near face-off circle. Markalka shot in. That one stopped there by Langley. Set up here now on the near side. And up to center. Now it's going to be knocked down, sent back in. Now Alec Halps with it here for Proctor-Hermantown. Up to Gunderson a little bit too far that time. Back up here by Warroad. Tipped back in. Hans Linnea Heron battling along the far board. Gathered up here now by the Mirage. Back in their own end. Here's Gunderson. Back out to the D. Now it's going to be flipped off the near board. Sent up here. It's going to be knocked down here by Warroad. Sent back the other way. Pass up ahead a little bit too far for Emmy Hardwick. She'll let it go into the Proctor-Hermantown end. Line change on the way here. 3.5 minutes into the opening period. Scoreless hockey game. Earhart over there. Samantha Earhart for Warroad. There's that line out there. Earhart and Heron and Hardwick out there. There she was out there now. Top unit back out of Kalbrenner, French, and Reese for Warroad. Play over here on the near side. Sent into the corner now. Chased down by the Mirage. Chased down there by Sarah Stauber over there. Still tied up over there here in the near corner. Trying to break it free. Now it's going to be taken up here by Proctor-Hermantown. Proctor-Hermantown. Now it's going to be sent up ahead a little bit here. Miley Chesley. Chesley sending it up here in the Warroad end now. Two teams chase after it in that end. Warriors skater goes down to the ice. They'll chase after it over here in the near corner. Grace Nichols over there now for the Mirage. Dumps it down low. Play over here in the near corner. Sent back behind the net there, Kate Johnson. Now it's going to be sent along the far wall. Pass up ahead. Now the Warriors break it out. Brought in here now by Kalbrenner. Sending it back out to the point. Knocked down here by Proctor-Hermantown. It's sent back up to the center ice area. 12:14 left to go here in the opening period. Sent into the Warroad end. D pass here down to Vivian Marcoca. It's Jaylee French over there. Long cross ice pass. Here's Taylor Reese with it now. Reese gliding across. Firing it in. Glove save made by Langley. And we'll get a stop to play. We are exactly 5 minutes into the opening period here on tonight's girls hockey game. Scoreless game. Again, junior varsity, that was won by Warroad by a score of 2-1. Varsity scoreless here, 5 minutes in. Still tied up. Now it's going to be taken up here. Proctor-Hermantown pass up ahead, lead pass up ahead, a little bit too far that time for Natalie Heitzman that time. It's going to be sent into the Warroad end. Warriors able to catch up with it now as they try and break it back out. Lindsay Lawrenson with it now. Lawrenson on the backhand. Got tied up here outside the face-off circle. Poked ahead here by Warroad, one of her teammates. That's Olivia Anthony over there. Anthony over into the corner now, battling back behind the net. Tips it over here near corner. 5.5 gone here in the opening period here in a scoreless game. Play here along the near wall, sent into the Warroad end. Back behind the net of Peyton Rowley is Reagan Haley with it now. Haley sending it over here far side. Tipped up. And it's going to be taken up here now by Proctor-Hermantown back in their own end. Back in their own end here, the Mirage Peyton Paulson with it now. Stolen away. Here's Linnea Heron with it. Heron outside the circle here far side, left side. Heron still with it now. Dumping it down low. Now it's going to be taken up here now by Proctor-Hermantown. Cambria Thomas over there. Now it's Heron with it once again. Top 50 in the state cross country meet. In the recent state cross country meet, that's Linnea Heron. Here comes Emmy Hardwick now. She'll skate it across onside. Around one defender. Hardwick into the corner. Centering feet in front. Shot in. That one's going to be knocked down. Nice job there by Gunderson out in front of the goaltender that time. Here come the Mirage back the other way. Proctor-Hermantown gaining the Warroad end now. Side of the net. Backhand shot. Save Rowley. Shot. And they score. Proctor-Hermantown draws first blood on a rebound goal, and they take an early 1-0 lead here on the Warroad Warriors. We'll get the official call here. The time of the goal is going to be at the 6:36 mark of the first period. And Proctor-Hermantown takes an early 1-0 lead here on Warroad. Jaylee French with it now. Sending it back behind the net. Again, a rebound goal that time. For Proctor-Hermantown, they take a 1-0 lead here on Warroad. French once again now a stoppage of play. Face-off coming up outside of the Proctor-Hermantown blue line. 1-0 Mirage here over Warroad. 7 minutes into the first period. Sent up ahead now. It's going to be tipped away there by Warroad as they send it back out. And it's going to be kept in momentarily here by the Mirage. 9:52 left to go here in the first period. Again, 1-0. Proctor-Hermantown leading. Warroad out shooting Proctor-Hermantown 4-2. Mirage lead on the scoreboard 1-0.
Scoring for the Mirage, number 13, Mason.
So the goal scored by Grace Nichols and assisted by Ella Kops. And the goal for Proctor-Hermantown that has given them the 1-0 lead here. 7 minutes into the opening period, face-off into the Warroad end. Set around the board now. It's going to be tipped up ahead now. The Warriors with it now. Lead pass up ahead. Jaylee French a little bit too far. Trailing on a play is Kalbrenner. French able to catch up with it now. Play over here to the near corner. Back out of the point. It's going to be knocked away here by Proctor-Hermantown as they send it back up the other way, sending it back into the Warroad end. Centering feed out front. That one's going to be deflected away. Now the Warriors coming back the other way. French leading the pack. French at the face-off circle now, goes outside of the in the neutral zone now. 9:05 left to go here, first period. 1-0 Proctor-Hermantown here over the Warroad Warriors. Tied up here along the far wall. Off to the right of Surrey Langley. Coming up at a halfway point here of period number 1. Here's Keith Johnson. Johnson has some room, has a look, and it's going to be deflected up into the netting up above the plexiglass back behind Langley. And we will get a face-off here. 8:41 left to go here in period number 1, just about at the halfway point here of the opening period. Again, a 1-0 Proctor-Hermantown lead. Capitalizing on a rebound and getting one past Peyton Raleigh, and they have a 1-0 lead here. Warroad with it now. Here's Lindsey Lawrenson. Lawrenson back out to the D at the center ice area. Now back to Lindsey. He'll carry it across. Lawrenson firing a shot wide. Take it up here. It's Olivia Anthony. Anthony now. Anthony back behind the net to Lawrenson. Lawrenson over here into the corner. Now it's going to be backhanded up and out here by Comps here for Proctor-Hermantown. She assisted on the Mirage goal. Now scored by Grace Nichols back at 6:36 of the opening period. Over halfway through period number 1. We are 8 minutes left in period number 1. Here's Linnea Heron. She gets taken out the play now. Proctor-Hermantown able to get it out of the zone. So nice play out in front of Surrey Langley. Now it's going to be carried back in here by the Mirage. Carried back in. Taylor Mannion with it. Back behind the net. Tied up there. Played over here outside the circle now. It's going to be sent cross ice. Knocked down here by Proctor-Hermantown on the cross ice pass. Sam Earhart getting back, able to catch up with it. Now it's going to be skated up and out. Here's Emmy Hardwick. Hardwick carrying it across here outside the circle here, right side or left side. Back behind the net with it now. Earhart over there. And third unit out for Warroad. Earhart, Heron, and Hardwick. Now here come Proctor-Hermantown back the other way. Centering feed in front. That one deflected. That one goes all the way through. Play over here in the near corner. 7:07 left to go here in the opening period. 1-0 Proctor-Hermantown with the lead here on the Warroad Warriors. Play here along the near side. Warriors trying to break it out. Knocked down. Whistle stop in play. 6:57 left to go here in period number 1. In a 1-0 game. Again, the goal scored at 6:36 of the opening period. Scored by Grace Nichols and assisted by Ella Kops. Face-off coming in the Warroad end. It's going to be off to the right of Peyton Raleigh. Off the draw, it's going to be sent up and around the board. Now played up by Warroad. Now long pass up ahead by Reese. Up ahead a little too far for French. Play in the Proctor-Hermantown end. They gain control and they skate it back the other way. Proctor-Hermantown gaining the Warroad end now. End-to-end action here in the first period. Stop pass, shot knocked down, save made Raleigh. She'll hang on to it. And we will have a face-off. Our shots now even at 4 apiece. Proctor-Hermantown leading on the scoreboard 1-0 on a goal by Grace Nichols. Face-off to the left of Peyton Raleigh. Shot there by the Mirage. And it just gets across the blue line. So we're going to bring a face-off back outside of the Warroad blue line over on the far face-off dot. Now 6:31 left to go here in period number 1. And Proctor-Hermantown with the lead here over the Warroad Warriors. Unit of Jillian Rich, Ashlyn Miner, and Shinogi out there for Proctor-Hermantown, that 4th unit out there, getting some ice time. Sent in now, Lindsey Lawrenson. Now it's going to be Olivia Anthony battling for it here over here far corner. Gathered in now by Lawrenson. Taken off the play, able to get the puck back out to the point. Now it's going to be dumped over here in the near corner. 6 minutes left to go here in the opening period. 1-0 Proctor-Hermantown. Markowka. Cross-ice pass knocked down, and it's going to be kept in, bumped in there by Proctor-Hermantown. 5:55 left to go here in period number one. Kept in here by the Mirage, sent in on net, steered aside here by Peyton Raleigh. That is save number 5 for the Warrior netminder. So each goaltender with 4 saves here in the first period. Now it's Olivia Anthony. Got hung up on the blue line, had to wait for her teammate to get on side. Now Lindsay Lawrenson. Now it's going to be sent back out of the zone now. Reagan Haley with it here for Warroad. Haley up ahead now. Here's Hardwick. Emmy Hardwick, top of the circle, feeds in toward the center. Heron couldn't quite get at it. Now it's going to be sent down the length of the ice here by the Mirage. We'll get a face-off coming up here with 5:16 left to go here in period number one. 5:16 left to go here in the opening period. 1-0 Proctor-Hermantown on a goal by Grace Nichols. That was at the 6:36 mark of the opening period. Assisted by Ella Kops. Lone scoring of the hockey game here thus far. Had a low-scoring junior varsity game. This one's kind of got the makings of that so far, anyway. Here with about 5 minutes left to go here in period number one. Play back of the Warroad end. Back behind the nets, Reagan Haley. Reagan trying to get it over here far side. Knocked down there by Peyton Paulson. And gathered in here by the Mirage as they keep it in the Warrior end momentarily. Now the Warriors able to gain neutral ice. Earhart gets spun around. Now it's Linnea Heron. She'll bring it in on side. Linnea Heron goes off to her left. Heron over into the corner. Trying to get it back out to the point. Knocked down here by the Mirage. Knocked out of there by Peyton Paulson once again. Now sent up to center. It's Vivian Markowka with it. Markowka up ahead here to Earhart. That one gets knocked down. Markowka with it, trailing on a play. Shot in. That goes high and wide of the net now. And catching up with it here on the other side for Warroad is Lydia Filing. Sent outside of the nets. And it's going to be knocked out of there by Langley. Back out to the point here. 4:06 left. Sent toward the net. Now it's Reese. Reese couldn't get a shot away. Knocked down. Nice job by the Proctor-Hermantown defense out in front of Langley once again. Play over here in the near corner. Back out to the point, Markowka. Back up top now. Shot in. Save made by Langley. And it's going to be cleared up and out here by Proctor-Hermantown. And it's Miley Chesley sending it up ahead. Now it's going to be knocked down, sent back the other way here by Warroad. It's Jaylee French with it. Kind of has it knocked off her stick now, able to regain control of it. Take it up here now, Carly Kalbrenner. Kalbrenner up ahead now is Taylor Reese. Reese trying to get it to French. Didn't quite connect on it. Nice job by the Proctor-Hermantown defense out in front of Langley once again. Reese with it momentarily. Now Kalbrenner getting it on the play. Kept in momentarily there by the Warrior defense. Nice job there at the point here on the left side. Shot in. Loose puck in front side of the net. Still loose out in front. Another shot at it. Now it's going to be pushed wide of the net. And the Mirage able to get it down the length of the ice. So nice job defensively for Proctor-Hermantown, keeping people out in front of Langley, but still letting Langley get a good look at the puck once there's a shot in on net. And speaking of, shots 8 now for Warroad, 5 for the Mirage. Again, the Mirage lead 1-0 here with about, under 3 minutes left to go here in the opening period. Here's Keith Johnson now. Johnson at the top of the circle. Sent over here now up top, shot in. That one knocked away, and it's deflected in on Langley. She'll hang on to it for another save. It's her 9th save of the period. 2:48 left to go here in the first period. 2:48 left to go here in the period. 1-0 Proctor-Hermantown. Gathered up here by Olivia Anthony. Taken away here by the Mirage as they get it out to the center ice area. Chasing after it here now for Proctor-Hermantown is Natalie Heitzman. Heitzman after it over here in the near corner now, sent into the Warroad end. Johnson goes back after it here for the Warriors, skating it back behind her own net. Now reverses direction, coming back this way is Ellie Hardwick. 2 Hardwicks on the roster this year. Emmy Hardwick and Ellie Hardwick. And speaking of, Jay Hardwick is going to be our guest, scheduled to be our guest, coming up in the first period intermission. 2:21 left to go here in the opening period. 1-0 Proctor-Hermantown. Face off to the right of Peyton Raleigh. Gathered up here, Reagan Haley wraps it around the board now. It's going to be sent up and out. Now it's carried out here now by Warroad. It's Emmy Hardwick. Hardwick drop past Sam Earhart. Shot in. That one stick save made by Langley. Her 10th of the period. 2:05 left to go. 1-0 Proctor-Hermantown. Sent in. That one hit the side of the post on the outside of the net on the Warroad end that time. Play goes back behind the net, sent up top of the circle here. Now shot in. That one deflected here as Raleigh able to get the pad down and keep the puck from going in. Gathered up here down by Vivian Markowka. Minute 40 left to go here in the opening period here in a 1-0 game. Play here along the near wall. Warriors trying to get it up to center ice to do so. Now it's going to be carried across. Sammy Hardwick shot in. Save made. Rebound and another save by Langley. Hardwick with a quality look, a quality shot. Langley came up big twice. Coming up on a minute left to go here in the period. Sent in. Now it's going to be tipped over here near corner. Coming up with the final minute of play here in the opening period here in a 1-0 Proctor-Hermantown game. Mirage with the lead. Shot in now. Raleigh will have it. 64 seconds left to go here in the first period. Again, 1-0 Proctor-Hermantown with the lead. The lone goal of the hockey game thus far was scored at the 6:36 mark by Grace Nichols and assisted by Ella Kops again at 6:36 of the opening period. 1 minute left to go in the period. Final minute of play left here in the first period here in a 1-0 game. Now it's Jaylee French sidestepping one defender. French drop pass, and Colbrenner couldn't hang on to it. Catches up with it now. French with it now. Pass goes past her. Now taken up here by the Mirage. Back on their own end. Warriors trying to get something late here. Reese to the side of the net. Colbrenner taken up here by Proctor-Hermantown. Kept in momentarily here. Warroad cleared by the Mirage. 30 seconds left to go here in the opening period. Taken up here by Warroad. Skated across Reese. Reese sending it toward the net. Bouncing puck in front. Now it's going to be taken up here. Proctor-Hermantown clearing it out once again. Nice job by the defense out in front of Langley. 15 seconds left. Shot in. That's steered aside by Raleigh. Final seconds ticking down here in the opening period. Play back on the Warroad end. Sent up ahead now. French with a shot glove there as time runs down, and we are 17 minutes in to tonight's game. 1-0 Proctor-Hermantown over Warroad. We're back after this on KQ92, KQ92.com, and YourLiveEvent.com.
Cloudy skies tonight with a low temperature of 17 degrees, -8 Celsius. Saturday, partly sunny, high temperature of 29 degrees. Sunday, cloudy with a high temperature of 31 degrees, -1 Celsius. Stronger winds out of the northwest as well. Monday, partly sunny with a high of 33 degrees, +1 Celsius. In the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ray Miller on Lake Country, KQ92. Right now, it's 21.
Saving up for something special or just want a little cushion? At Security State Bank of Warroad, you can open a statement savings account with just $40 and start earning interest every day. Want to lock in a good rate? Check out their certificates of deposit with terms from 3 to 30 months. No pressure, just helpful service from neighbors you know. Security State Bank of Warroad, where your savings stay in the community. Member FDIC.
The Roseau County Veterinarian Office. They treat your pets like family. Because of them, they are. Whether it's a routine checkup, emergency care, or just some extra belly rubs, their experienced team is here for every tail wag, purr, and paw print. They offer wellness care, including routine examinations and vaccinations, as well as able to offer a variety of surgeries, including routine sprays and neuters, dental cleanings, dental surgeries, extractions, mass removals, and more. Call and schedule an appointment today at 218-452-2117 or visit them at 200 Main Avenue North in Roseau. Roseau County Veterinarian Office, where pets come first.
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arena. It's first period intermission, 1-0 Proctor-Hermantown. We'll get to our first period recap coming up. Right now, we're being joined by Warrior boys hockey coach Jay Hardwick, representing the Bulldogs.
Yes, they're off to a good start. I got to wear the hat. They've been fun to watch so far.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, college hockey has been fun to watch. Doesn't make a difference to it. I mean, it could be Western, it could be UND, it could be Minnesota, the Bulldogs, St. Cloud State. It's fun. And the fun part about it is I know someone on just about every one of those rosters.
Yeah, that it does make it fun. It is good hockey no matter who's playing, but it adds a little bit of something special when you see all the world guys playing at all the different places, and it's good to see.
1-0 here. The Warrior girls trailing after 17 minutes of play. Let's switch gears. Talk a little Warrior boys hockey. Imagining that preparations are being made for that first practice that's going to be coming up here real soon.
Yep, Monday we start. I'm ready to go. I've been ready to go for a long time. I hope the boys are ready to go too. This is the worst time of year. You got to kind of hurry up and wait to get started, but we're going to hit the ground running on Monday and get after it.
My guess is you were ready to go beginning of March.
Absolutely. I've been ready, and I'm already, it's just a million things that you're thinking about, and how you're going to handle things and what we're going to do. But it's fun. I wouldn't want to do anything else. And Monday it all starts, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and now looking at without even anybody stepping on the ice for an official practice or whatnot. Let's take a look at every position. I know Patrick Kennedy, I think, was a graduate, but you got Finn Hansen coming back. Anyone coming up from Bantams that's going to help him out then?
Yep. Well, no, Patrick's still there.
He is still there. That's right.
He's a senior this year, and then Finn is a junior. And then, Anders Collard came off the Bantam team from last year. And then Kate Akeley is Kevin. I don't know if you've met the new rink manager's son.
Yes, I did.
Another goalie. So,
okay.
We've got lots of goalies. No, it'll be very good. And it's not just a goaltending position. At every position, we've got a lot of guys back and a lot of guys coming in. So it's going to be great. Competition at every position for playing time and to make us better, and it will make us better. I hope that that internal competition makes us a very good hockey team.
Got some good blue line guys in.
Absolutely, yeah. There's we didn't have a senior defenseman last year, so all those guys come back. Broden and Sam are both seniors this year, and Thomas is a senior as well. And then you got Ryan Lee and Wesley Schreiner are juniors, and then Connor Lund is coming up from the Bantams. He's a sophomore. Parker Leon's a sophomore coming from the Bantams, and then Avon Honfit. You wouldn't think it looking at him because he's only a ninth grader, but he looks like a man out there. So we've got a lot of D, and I really think hopefully they'll be a very strong part of our team.
Yeah, talking with World Boys Hockey coach Jay Hardwick, and in front of the very first practice for the Warrior Boys Hockey team that's going to be coming up on Monday. And you got some good kids up front, good kids up on the red line too.
Yes, yeah. We return. Mooney and Gavin Anderson both played on our top line last year and had very good years, and a very good year. And then there's a lot of guys coming back. Ryan Chamernick, Maddox Cole, Parker Mose. I'm probably going to forget somebody, but we've got a lot of depth up front as well. So that's what I'm looking most forward to, is where it all shakes out and where guys want to be.
Yep. And one thing too, you got a good group coming back and whatnot, and if you look at the schedule, no matter what team, if you have a super super strong team, or if you have a team that maybe isn't, you got a super strong, you got a team down. The schedule doesn't change. It's always tough, and there's never going to be a night off for you guys.
No, and that's the way we want it. We've done that on purpose, where we want to build as tough of a schedule as we can, because that's what gets us ready for the end of the year. And you could make an easy schedule and run the table on everybody, but eventually you're going to see those good teams, and we want to play those good teams, those teams that our goal every year is to be at the state tournament, and you want to play as many teams that you think are going to be at the state tournament, and that's why we play the teams that we do.
Yeah, and speaking of, I mean, you're going to be opening up with Delano and Cathedral, which Cathedral is a perennial state tournament participant. It seems like.
Yeah, Delano and Cathedral are every year they're in the top 5, top 10 teams in the state, and so that's good. We're going to see what we're made out of right away.
Yeah, and another, I think, highlight of the schedule too, and they came here for the first time last year, and they're going to be making the trip back once again, and that's Notre Dame out of West Haven, Connecticut. You're going to be a part of your holiday tournament.
Yeah, yep. Last year, they came here and they're a very good hockey team. I think they lost all 3 games in overtime last year in the holiday tournament, and right away they said we want to come back because they're hungry. They want to come back and they want to win and they want to play well, and those are the kind of games we're looking for. So I'm excited for Larry and his squad to come back.
Yeah, and it's I'm hoping it's going to be expensive to be an annual thing, but to have an opponent like that in the holiday tournament just makes the holiday tournament it's a great tournament to begin with, but to have teams like that just makes it a little bit better.
It does. It certainly does, and I know they were excited last year to be here for the first time, and then when they got here and they saw how it was and the quality of competition between us and Grand Forks Red River and Grand Forks Central. Those are games that I think sometimes they might struggle to get, playing back home in Connecticut. And I think they're very good hockey teams or hockey games for them to play in the middle of their season as well.
Yeah, again, Jay Hardwick is our guest here and on our first period intermission. What's what's the hope? So what's the plan of attack, so to speak, as far as that first week of practices for you guys?
Well, the first couple of days we'll have everybody together, and and then after that we'll split. And but it's a lot of learning. It's a lot of teaching. I really enjoy it. Hopefully the old guys, the guys that have been there, they remember. The stuff we're talking about, but sometimes they forget, and we have to, refresh their memory a little bit. And then for the new guys, it's a lot of stuff coming at them, a lot of learning of our systems and how we want to play the game. And it's kind of that first week is a whirlwind for, I'm sure, the players and coaches too. I don't stop talking very much that first week because there's a lot to go over and there's a lot to do, and we don't have very many days. I think from the first day of practice to our first game is only about 9 days, and you got a Sunday in there, so you got to get a lot of stuff in because you want to be ready to go on that first game.
All right, I'm going to take your coach hat off and I'm going to put your dad hat on. It's nice seeing 3 Hardwicks on the ice for a girls' game. 2 playing, 1 coaching.
Yeah, it's special for me, to see all 3 of them together, and it's something that you don't get to experience very often. And I'm excited for all of them. Abby's been through it. Now Emmy in her senior year, and now and Ellie just starting to learn and starting to be a part of it. But no, it's great that they can do that together, and it's great for me to just be a dad and watch.
All right, very good. Appreciate it, Jay, and we'll catch up with you. Once the season gets underway and we start talking Warrior Boys hockey. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. That is Warrior Boys hockey coach Jay Hardwick. He's been our guest on the first period intermission. We'll be back right after this.
Hugo's premier bone-in half ham is $4.49 a pound all this week at Hugo's Family Marketplace in Warroad and Hugo's Lake of the Woods Foods in Badette. Buy a Hugo's bone-in half ham and get an Our Family turkey breast up to 7 pounds free. In the produce department, select varieties of Taylor Farms premium salad blends are 2 for $6. Hugo's Family Marketplace in Warroad and Hugo's Lake of the Woods Foods in Badette.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best without having to travel far. At CHI Lakewood Health and Vedette, their team is here for you and your family with compassionate providers, advanced technology, and services you can trust. From routine checkups to emergency care, rehabilitation to specialty services, you'll find it all right here in our community. Because at CHI Lakewood Health, they believe the best care doesn't have to be far away. CHI Lakewood Health of Vedette, quality care close to home.
Cloudy skies tonight with a low temperature of 17 degrees, minus 8 Celsius. Saturday, partly sunny, high temperature of 29 degrees. Sunday, cloudy with a high temperature of 31 degrees, minus 1 Celsius. Stronger winds out of the northwest as well. Monday, partly sunny with a high of 33 degrees, plus 1 Celsius. In the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ray Miller on Lake Country KQ92. Right now, it's 21.
I know a place where you can go in the heart of this town, not far from your door, with friendly faces who know what to do when you've got a dream that needs help coming true. Citizen State Bank, where anything is possible, where anything is possible. Citizen State Bank.
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arena as we are just about ready to get underway here with the second period. 1-0 Proctor-Hermantown with the lead. The lone goal of the game, scored at the 6:36 mark of the opening period. A goal scored by Grace Nichols and assisted by Alec Pops. 12 shots for Warroad, 9 for the Mirage, and we're underway here with period number 2. Second period underway now. The Mirage working from right to left on your left to right on your radio dial. The Warriors from right to left. Warriors defending the goal off to our right. As the Mirage gained the Warrior end here off the get-go. Nifty move there by Kalbrenner up ahead now. Jaylee French. French going down to the ice as she gets back up. And the Warriors maintain the zone here as we're just underway here in the second period. Again, 1-0 Proctor-Hermantown. Marvin Home Center in-game updates. 1 goal, 6 minutes in, and that is where we stand here in Warroad. Warriors out shooting Proctor-Hermantown with the Mirage lead on the scoreboard. Again, Marvin Home Center in-game updates. Check out all the deals and at the Home Center in November, including the Rapid and Red Sale and the Black Friday sale. Again, in-game update brought to you by the Marvin Home Center in Warroad. Back to the action now. We are over a minute into period number 2. Sent here along the near side. Now it's going to be flipped up into the air. Now tipped up into the Proctor-Hermantown end. Back after it here now for the Mirage. Is going to be sent over here in the far wall. Kept in here, Warroad. Centering feet in front shot. And a save there by Langley on the attempt there by Olivia Anthony. Minute and a half in. Best scoring chance of the period comes for the Warriors now. Olivia Anthony bringing it back in here. As again, that one was knocked away there by Elise Ekstrom for Proctor-Hermantown. Play back out at center. It's Lindsay Lawrenson dumping it back further here. Now Keith Johnson. Johnson up ahead a little bit further down as the Warriors gain the Proctor-Hermantown end. Now cleared all the way back down the length of the ice here for the Mirage. We're going to get a face-off back down in the Proctor-Hermantown end. 14:56 left to go here in period number 2. So 2 minutes and 4 seconds have been played here in period 2 again. So a 1-0 Proctor-Hermantown lead. Again, over in Roseau, Rams taking on the Thief River Falls Prowlers. That's scoreless after one period of play. Again, you can listen to that game on the Northern Star, 14:10 a.m. and 102.9 FM KRWB. 1-0 your score here. Sit over here, far wall. Kept in here, Keith Johnson. Warriors trying to keep it in the zone. Mirage trying to clear. And it's going to be taken up here by Proctor-Hermantown. D pass here over here now to Sarah Stauber. Stauber playing it up ahead now here for the Mirage. So Mirage give chase. Back into the Warroad end here. Warriors wrap it around the board now, sending it back into the Mirage end. That's going to be an icing and a face-off coming back down in the Warroad end here. 2:51 gone here in period number 2 here in a 1-0 game. So far, shots in the period 2-0 in favor of Warroad, 2-0. Shots on goal here in the second period, 14-9 in the hockey game. Proctor-Hermantown with the lead on the scoreboard, 1-0. Tipped up to center ice, knocked down there by Stauber. It's going to be sent back in here by Proctor-Hermantown back on the Warroad end. Play here along the near side. Now it's going to be sent up and out. Now it's going to be Kalbrenner. Now it's Jaylee French with it. Now shot in, deflected out, and it's going to be just wide of the stick. The Warrior defender cruising in, looking for a rebound. Now here comes Gunderson. Gunderson shot in. Now Raleigh with the save here for Warroad. 3 minutes and 30 seconds into period number 2. 1-0 Proctor-Hermantown. Centering feed out front. Knocked down. Now it's Reese. And it's going to be knocked down, taken away there by the Mirage here, Miley Chesley. And sent down the ice here into the Proctor-Hermantown end. That's going to be an icing and a face-off back down to the Warroad end here. 13-12. We'll have to go here in period number 2. 13-12 left to go here in the second period. And again, a 1-0 Proctor-Hermantown lead. Top of the circle, shot in there by Chesley. That one knocked away by traffic out in front of Peyton Raleigh that time. Coming up on 4 minutes played here in period number 2. Set up now, stolen away on the breakout pass. Knocked down, and it's going to be sent up to center ice now as the Warriors try to gain the Mirage end zone. And gathered up here by the Warriors, sent up to center ice. Played in, now shot in. That one scores. The Warriors have tied it up. Lindsay Lawrenson. Second period, time of the goal is going to be at 2:18 or at 4:18 of the second period. Lindsay Lawrenson. And we are tied at 1 apiece. So all knotted up here. Mirage get a goal in the first period. Warriors getting a goal in the second period. Proctor-Hermantown right back down the other end. Centering feed out in front. Now it's going to be steered aside there by Raleigh. In a 1-1 hockey game. Olivia Anthony on an assist, and Ellie Hardwick getting her first varsity assist on the goal by Lindsay Lawrenson. And a 1-1 hockey game here at the Gardens Arena. Skated up and out now. It's Kate Johnson. Now Johnson carrying it across. It's going to be offside. We're going to get a face-off just outside of the blue line. Just outside of the Proctor-Hermantown blue line over in the far face-off dot. And Lindsay Lawrenson, first Warrior goal of 25-26. It's tied this hockey game at 1 apiece. Set over here in the near corner. Tied up. Warriors trying to dig it free here. It's Emmy Hardwick out there. You got Emmy Hardwick out there and Ellie Hardwick. And it's going to be tipped over here into the near side. Play off to the left of Peyton Raleigh. Back behind the net. Now it's going to be knocked down there by the Barrage. It's Elise Ekstrom. Set up ahead here now for Warroad. Now it's going to be Samantha Earhart. Earhart trying to get it up in toward the middle to Heron. Now shot there by Emmy Hardwick. High shot, gloved out of the air by Surrey Langley. 11:17 left to go here. Period number 2. 1-1 hockey game. Again, the goal by Lindsay Lawrenson tying this one up. It's 1-0 after one. Lawrenson with the goal to tie the hockey game up here at one apiece. Center here along the board now. Proctor-Hermantown with it. Knocked down by Warroad. Nice job there. It's going to be skated back the other way. Skated into the zone. Knocked down here again by the Barrage. Knocked away there by Ella Kopp. She assisted on the first goal. And a whistle stop of play here. 10:56 left to go here in period number 2 here in a 1-1 game. Shots 16 for Warroad, 11 for Proctor-Hermantown. So shots 4-3 here in favor of Warroad here in period number 2. Dumped in now by Proctor-Hermantown. That's Sarah Stauber dumping it in here for the Mirage. Play here in the near corner. Gathered up now. The Mirage coming out of there with it, trying to get a shot away that time was Maya Gunderson. And we're going to get our first penalty of the game, an interference call. And going on the power play will be Proctor-Hermantown here. They're going to get a power play here at the 6:25 mark of period number 2. Interference call on Warroad's Reagan Haley. So the Mirage get a power play. Again, we're all knotted up at one apiece. Take it up here now by Sarah Stauber. Stauber, top of the circle. Now play over here in the near corner. Back up top of the circle. Back up top to Stauber. Now over on the far side. Over on the far side now to Miner. Ashlyn Miner. Back up to Stauber now. Kind of quarterback in the power play up top. Sent off the far wall. It's going to be kept in here by the Mirage. Swept away over here into the near corner. Nice job there by Jaylee French out in front of Warrior netminder Peyton Raleigh. Shot in. Pad save made Raleigh. Another shot. That one's going to go wide. Now we've got a whistle and a stoppage of play here. 9:56 left. 39 seconds left to go. Or a minute 29, or a minute 21 left to go in the minor penalty to Warroad's Reagan Haley. Face out to the right, Peyton Raleigh. Sarah Stauber with it now. Pass knocked down by Emmy Hardwick. Play out in front of the Proctor-Hermantown bench, and it's going to be played in. Gathered up here by Warroad, sent up to center ice, knocked down there by Stauber. It's Linnea Heron trying to battle through. Played up to center ice. Now it's going to be played in now by Warroad. 9:30 left to go here in period number 2 here in a 1-1 hockey game. Proctor-Hermantown on the power play here for the next 50 seconds. Play over in the Warroad end here. Play in the near corner. Off to the left of Raleigh. Now goes back behind the net. Sent all the way around the board and back into the neutral zone. Take it up there by Stauber. Pass intercepted there by Emmy Hardwick. Hardwick skating in. Shot in. That one deflected. As it goes wide of the net. 30 seconds left to go in the 5-on-4 skater advantage here for Proctor-Hermantown. Skated up and across and offside. And we will get a face-off just outside the Warroad blue line here. 8:59 left to go here in period number 2 here in a 1-1 game. And 24 seconds left in the 5-on-4 skater advantage here for Proctor-Hermantown. 24 seconds. Warriors will get Reagan Haley back out on the ice. Take it up here by Vivian Marcoca. Marcoca off the backhand. It's going to be sent in now. Play to or back behind the net of Langley now. Play over here in the near corner. Final seconds ticking down here on the Proctor-Hermantown power play as they have it in the Warrior end now, and the Warriors are back at full strength. Skating 5-on-5 now here, halfway through the second period. Play out in front. Knocked away here by Warroad. Now it's skated back the other way here. It's Taylor Reese. Reese with a burst of speed. Reese centering feet out in front for Colbrenner. And it's going to be knocked away here by the Mirage. Here come the Mirage back the other way. Skating it in now. It's Ella Kops. Kops with it now. It's going to be sends that one off the side of the net that time. 8:05 left to go here in the period. Here in a 1-1 game. Proctor-Hermantown with it now. Stolen away here. It's Jaylee French. French to Taylor Reese. Reese goes wide left. Shot in. Deflected. Bouncing puck out front, controlled there by the Mirage, controlled there by Miley Chesley. Taken up here by Warroad, back behind the net, Paulbrenner. Taken out of there by the Mirage, sent up to the center ice area, sent out of there to Grace Nichols. She got the Proctor-Hermantown goal in the first period. Dumped back in there now by the Mirage. Back after it now is Ellie Hardwick. Hardwick with it now. It's going to be sent up here along the far wall, knocked down here by Proctor-Hermantown. Kate Johnson up ahead now. Here's French. Now it's going to be skated in. Now it's Olivia Anthony. Anthony in there. Anthony over here in the near corner, looking for Lindsay Lawrence, and Lawrence goes toward the net. She gets taken off the play. Goes over into the far corner here. 7:05 left to go here in period number 2 here in a 1-1 game. Proctor-Hermantown back in now, is sending it back behind the net. Now Keith Johnson with it. Getting it out of harm's way off here into the far corner now. Taken up here by the Mirage, back at the center ice area. Taken out of there by the Mirage. It's Ashlyn Miner. Now it's dumped into the zone here by Proctor-Hermantown. Warroad will chase back after it now. Johnson with it now. Miner with it now over here in the far side. Sent toward the middle now. It's going to be Olivia Anthony. Anthony now brings it across, and that's going to be just offside by about a stride, maybe a stride and a half. But offsides nonetheless. And we will get a face-off coming up here with 6:30 left to go here. 6:30 left to go here in period number 2 here in a 1-1 game. Shots now 17 for Warroad, 12 for Proctor-Hermantown. Off the draw, taken up here by the Warriors. Taken out now, it's Linnea Heron. Has it knocked away there by Gunderson. Trailing on the play, it's Vivian Markauker who brings it into the zone. Dumping it down low, play goes back behind the net of Langley. Still back behind the net now, Linnea Heron with it now. Heron over into the corner. Heron outside the circle. Dumping it back behind the net. Play over here in the right side. Back up top, Markauka. Markauka trying to keep the zone here. Able to do so. Gathered up here now by Warroad. Poked out of there by Proctor-Hermantown. Nice job there by the defense of Cambria Thomas that time. 5:45 left to go here in period number 2 here in a 1-1 game. Shot there. Hardwick, glove save made. Langley with it. Puck gets away. And it's cleared out of harm's way by Gunderson here for Proctor-Hermantown. Now the Mirage back the other way. A shot that goes back behind the net of Peyton Raleigh that time. Mirage with it in the Warroad end. Play at the center ice area now. It's Grace Nichols with it here. She's the goal scorer for Proctor-Hermantown tonight. Skating it back in, shot in, deflected. That one's going to go wide of the net. Kept in here by the Mirage here. 5 minutes left to go here in period number 2 here in a 1-1 game. Ellie Hardwick getting in on the play. Up ahead, Samantha Earhart now. Too far for Taylor Reese that time. Taken up here now, it's Sarah Stauber with it now here for the Proctor-Hermantown. As they gain the Warrior end here with less than 5 minutes left to go here in period number 2. Play here along the near side. Now it's going to be skated up and out now. Carly Kalbrenner. Kalbrenner for Warroad. Kalbrenner switches over to the backhand. Knocked off the play. Taken up here by the Mirage here. It's Miley Chesley with it. Now it's Jaylee French. Waits for everyone to get back on side. Now Kalbrenner with it. French shot. Save made. Save made by Langley. That is her 18th save of the hockey game. Warriors with 19 shots. And Proctor-Hermantown with 12 each. Goaltender has given up a goal. 1-1 is your score. As we are under 5 minutes left to go here in period number 2. Olivia Anthony. Now it's going to be sent all the way down the length of the ice, or almost down the length of the ice here, Proctor-Hermantown. They'll give chase in the Warrior end. Puck flipped up high in the air. Warriors trying to advance. Lawrence and over skates. Now it's going to be sent back in here now by the Mirage. Proctor-Hermantown in the Warroad end. Now it's Kate Johnson with it. Johnson able to break free. Johnson over here into the near corner. Lead pass up ahead. That goes behind Lawrence and drop pass. Now it's going to be taken in. Brought across here by Chambernet, or by Covington rather. Play over here in the corner. 4 minutes left to go here in the period. Play in the Proctor-Hermantown end. Top of the circle, shot in. Save made Langley. And a delayed penalty coming up. And Warroad will go on the power play. They will have a power play of their own now with 3:49 left to go here in period number 2. They will have a 5-on-4 skater advantage for 2 minutes of that 3 minutes and 49 seconds here in a 1-1 game. Face off to the left of Langley. Surrey Langley, the netminder for Proctor-Hermantown. Mirage able to clear it up to neutral ice. Set over here now, it's Emmy Hardwick with it now. Hardwick outside the near face-off circle. Back behind the net. It's going to be a center on the board here. Now the Warriors on the power play. Shot here. That one knocked down by traffic out in front. Jaylee French with a shot. Scores! Jaylee French. Time of the goal is going to be at 13:39. And Warroad takes a 2-1 lead. Jaylee French with the goal. We'll get the assist coming up here, but the goal scored 27 seconds into the power play, and the Warriors take a 2-1 lead. .321 left to go here in period number 2. 2-1 Warroad with the lead here over Proctor-Hermantown. Langley with it now. Bouncing puck back behind the net. It's going to be gathered up here by the Mirage. So Brenner and filling with the assists on the goal by Jaylee French. 2:52 left to go here in period at number 2. We'll get into the Security State Bank scoreboard. And now Proctor-Hermantown's going to get a chance as the Warriors take a penalty. 2:52 left to go here in the period. And the Mirage are going to be able to skate 2 minutes of that. 5-on-4, trailing by a goal here. Face off to the right to Peyton Raleigh. Warriors clear. That'll eat up some time on a penalty. Stauber with it now. Sent over to Mannion. Mannion shot in. That one right on. Raleigh saw that one all the way and was able to make the stop on it. 2-1 now is your score. So power play for Proctor-Hermantown here for the next minute and a half. 2:23 left to go here, second period. 2-1 Warroad with the lead. Jaylee French, he's got the go-ahead goal. Proctor-Hermantown with it in the Warrior end. Now it's Sarah Stauber. Top of this face-off circle here, left side. Back up top to Stauber. Stauber here on this side. Shot in. Raleigh with the save. Warriors trying to clear. They do so. Less than 2 minutes left to go here in period number 2. 1 minute left to go here in the Proctor-Hermantown power play. 2-1 Warroad with the lead here over the Mirage. Season opener for both teams. Long cross ice pass now. The Mirage trying to set it up on the power play. Here's Nichols, high shot and a save by Peyton Raleigh. Minute 37 left to go in the period. 46 seconds left to go in the minor penalty. In the Warroad's minor penalty. Again, 2-1 Warriors with the lead. Back up top now. It's going to be dumped down low there by Riley Kalkbrenner. Play back behind the net of Peyton Raleigh. Chesley, now it's Linnea Heron with it. Heron for Warroad. She gets tied up over here far corner. Play side of the nets. Proctor-Hermantown looking for a centering feed. Here's Gunderson with it. Now her shot knocked down. And it's going to be cleared up and out here now by Warroad. Nice job on the PK. Less than a minute left to go here in period number 2. And the Warriors are back at full strength. We are back to 5-on-5 skating here. Shot in Gunderson, pad save Raleigh. And it's going to be Heron with it now. Heron up ahead, a little bit too far that time. That's going to be an icing and a face-off back down in the Warroad end here with 36 seconds left to go here in period number 2. 36 seconds left to go here in the second period here in a 2-1 hockey game. Warroad with the 1-goal lead. Goals coming from Lindsay Lawrence and even strength at 4:18, and a power play goal by Jaylee French at the 13:39 mark. Face off to the right of Raleigh. Wrapped around the board here now by Warroad as the Warriors try and clear. They do so. Dumped right back in there now by Proctor-Hermantown. 30 seconds left to go here in the second. Pass up ahead too far. Lawrenson trailing on the play, and it's going to be brought across now. Pass on this side here. It's going to be Anthony with the shot. That one goes just wide of the net. Final seconds ticking away here down to the Proctor-Hermantown end here, and in the second period. Kept in here now by Warroad. Mirage with it. Trying to break it out. Play at the center ice area, dumped in. That should do it here for the second period, and it is 34 minutes of hockey in the books with your score. The Warroad Warriors 2, the Proctor-Hermantown Mirage 1. We're back with more after this on KQ92, KQ92.com, and yourliveevent.com.
From sugar beet fields to dairy facilities, producers count
their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Thinking about a fresh look for your home? Get inspired by Benjamin Moore Paint Colors at Marvin Home Center on Highway 11 in Warroad. With over 3,500 unmatchable colors and the best quality paint on the market, you can create unique spaces that truly reflect your style. And when you buy Benjamin Moore, you're supporting local business. These quality paints are sold exclusively through locally owned and operated retailers. Visit Marvin Home Center today and let your perfect color journey begin. Marvin Home Center, Highway 11, Warroad.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB The Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arena as we are in our second period intermission. Tonight's girls high school hockey game season opener for the Warrior girls hockey team. Season opener for Lake Country KQ92, KQ92.com, and YourLiveEvent.com as far as the winter sports season goes. As we are at 2-1 your score. As the scoring in that second period, Lindsay Lawrenson was able to tie the game 4 minutes, 18 seconds into period number 2. She got assists from Olivia Anthony, and Ellie Hardwick got her very first varsity assist on that goal, and that made the score 1-1. The Warriors would pick up a power play goal at the 13:39 mark. Jaylee French scored from just inside the blue line. Assist going to Carly Kalbrenner. Kalbrenner and Lydia Filing also picking up an assist on that. I believe that her first varsity assist. So Ellie Hardwick and Lydia Filing both picking up their very first varsity assists in the second period as the Warriors lead 2-1 after 2 periods of play. Shots in that second period, 9 for Warroad for a 2-period total of 21, 7 for Proctor-Hermantown for a 2-period total of 15. So Warroad out shooting Proctor-Hermantown 21-15 after 2 periods and leading on the scoreboard by a score of 2-1. But I tell you what, Proctor-Hermantown, they do so well. And aside from the 2 that Langley let by, they're doing a really nice job of staying out in front of the goaltender and keeping some of the Warrior skaters, some of the skaters that can put the puck in the net, and doing a nice job. They're doing a nice job as far as that goes. Proctor-Hermantown, their lone goal, that came back in the first period. They scored the first goal of the game at the 6:36 mark. And that coming off the stick of Grace Nichols, and assists there going to Ella Kops. Again, that the lone scoring for Proctor-Hermantown here in the hockey game. Again, 2-1 your score. That's, coincidentally enough, was the final in the junior varsity game. Junior varsity game wound up a 2-1 final in favor of Warroad. 2-1, Warroad leading here in the varsity contest. We're going to take another break. We'll be back with more from the Gardens Arena. Again, you're listening to high school hockey, high school girls hockey on Lake Country KQ92 online at KQ92.com and at YourLiveEvent.com.
Make a difference where it matters most.
Inspire for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and CertainTeed shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of Onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
At LifeCare Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, LifeCare is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose LifeCare Medical Center.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
And welcome back to the Gardens Arena as a Zamboni just about finished with putting a fresh sheet of ice out on the Gardens Arena surface and about ready to get into the third period. Again, this is the kickoff to our winter sports season on KQ92 and also on the Northern Star, 1410 AM and 102.9 FM KRWB. Get the Rosa Ram girls hockey team on the Northern Star tonight. And the last report that we got, let's see, we've got one more here. And now it's 3-0 Roseau with a lead after 2 periods of play as they lead after 3-0 over Thief River Falls. Again, you can listen to Roseau Hockey tomorrow. You can also listen to Roseau Hockey tomorrow. As a matter of fact, they'll be playing the team that Warroad's playing tonight in Proctor-Hermantown. The Rams will take on Proctor-Hermantown tomorrow afternoon over at the Rams Sports Center. Again, that is set for a 1 o'clock start time, and we'll have a pregame shortly before then on the Northern Star. Lots of Roseau girls hockey to start out the winter sports broadcast schedule. I think the Rams got a game against East Grand Forks coming up as well. And then another weekend of games for the Rams. As mentioned, the Warriors after tonight, they will have the rest of the weekend off. But busy November and some quality teams that the Warriors are going to be traveling to play, and some quality teams that are going to be making their way right up here to Hockeytown, USA. Again, the Warriors, they will take on Mount West Tonka next weekend. They also are going to be at Holy Family, and that'll be on Friday the 21st. That'll be a part of a weekend road trip for the Warriors. The very next day, on the 22nd, the Warriors will play at River Lakes. Then Bemidji comes to town on Tuesday, November the 25th. You'll be able to listen to that game on KQ92, and you'll be able to watch the game at yourliveevent.com. And on the 28th, it's going to be part of a doubleheader. The Warriors will play host to the Andover Huskies. Again, that'll be Friday, November the 28th, and that is scheduled for a 4:30 start, and a pregame right around 4:15. And let's see, Andover, believe it or not, coincidentally enough, that very next day, on Saturday, November 29th, will be traveling to none other than Hermantown to take on Proctor-Hermantown. So there you go. So some similar opponents, quality opponents to start out the season for both teams as far as that goes. We are going to take one final timeout. When we come back, it'll be the third period of tonight's game. It's the Warroad Warriors and the Proctor-Hermantown Mirage. Warriors lead 2-1 after 2 periods. We're back with the third period right after this.
Make a difference where it matters most in the life.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arena. John Michael with you here. We're just about ready to get underway with the third period here of tonight's game. It's a Warroad and Proctor-Hermantown, and this it's been they basically have become regular season opponents, and usually right at the beginning of the regular season. Usually the Warriors, the only time they saw Proctor-Hermantown would be down at the state tournament. Now they usually start off the season, and they've done so the past few years, and they do so again as we're underway here with the third period. As a mirage work from right to left, the Warriors from left to right play in the Warroad end here. Back behind the net of Raleigh. Now pass up ahead here. Jaylee French tips it up a little bit, and it's going to be an icing and a face-off back down the other, back into the Warroad end here. Just 24 seconds. 24 seconds into period 3. Face-off to the right of Peyton Raleigh. Off the draw, it's going to be set around the board, wrapped around the board there by the Warriors. Lydia Filling. Taken up now by Grace Nichols. She's got the lone Proctor-Hermantown goal. That was back in the first period, sending it over here far side. Now it'll be gathered up here by the barrage. It's Cambria Thomas. Thomas sending it up here. Play in the Warroad end now. Warriors able to regain control of it here. Sent up now. It's gathered up here by the Warriors here in near corner. Filing. Now it's going to be sent all the way around now. Shot from the point here on the far side. That knocked down by traffic in front. Again, Proctor-Hermantown doing a nice job. Again, out in front of Surrey Langley. The defense and the skater is out in front. Making sure that Warroad doesn't sneak through, but yet giving the goaltender a good look at any shot that comes through. Face-off coming up to the right of Langley here. It'll be Linnea Heron. That line of Heron, Emmy Hardwick, and Samantha Earhart out there. Hardwick with it now, backhanding it into the near corner now. Going to be tipped out of the zone there. It's Riley Kolkbrenner for Proctor-Hermantown. Keith Johnson with it now. Johnson drop it off here. Earhart with the shot. That one knocked down by traffic in front once again. That'll take it up here. Reagan Haley. Haley sending it toward the middle. Knocked away. Take it up here. Now it's Linnea Heron. Heron with it now, backhanding it over into the corner. Here's Emmy Hardwick with it now. Hardwick trying to get it back up to Haley. It's going to be taken up here down by the Mirage as they skated across. Coming up on 2 minutes into period number 3 here in a 2-1 game. Warroad coming back the other way. Banking it off the far board. A little bit too far. Proctor-Hermantown back in now. As it goes back behind the net, and that is going to be an icing and a face-off coming back down in the Warroad end. As mentioned, Proctor-Hermantown, you can listen to Proctor-Hermantown hockey again tomorrow as they will be in Roseau taking on the Roseau Rams at the Rams Sports Center. 1 o'clock start time. Rams right now leading 3-0 over Thief River Falls. A goal off the face-off. A goal off the face-off. And it's Jaylee French scoring at 1:52 of the third period. And the Warriors take a 3-1 lead. Charlie Kalbrenner's second assist. So the Warriors take a 3-1 lead now. 3-1, Warriors with the lead here now over Proctor-Hermantown. Here in period number 3. Now another shot in, not deflected just wide. That was Filing over there. Play here along the near side. Now it's knocked down there by Johnson. Gathered in here now. The Mirage coming back, and they skated in offside. Skated offside here. 3-1 now. Second goal for Jaylee French. Second assist for Carly Kalbrenner in the hockey game. Face-off one. Now it's going to be tipped into the Warroad end. Now kept in by the Mirage. Kept in there by Cambria Thomas. Gathered up here by the Warriors. Sent up head to the center ice area. Now it's going to be played in. 3-1 now. Warroad with the lead here over Proctor-Hermantown. A couple of goals from Jaylee French. Played up to center. It goes off the skate of Keith Johnson. Now it's going to be brought up here by Thomas once again. Thomas over the near side. Shot in. Raleigh saw that one all the way. Knocked it down. Played back behind the net. Play over here far corner. 3.5 minutes into period number 3 here in a 3-1 hockey game. Lindsay Lawrenson. Lawrenson goes down to the ice. She scored the Warriors' first goal. That was back in the second period. Now it's Linnea Heron with it. Heron, now it's going to be Culbrin who sends it in here now for Warroad. Stop back behind the net, giving chase here for Warroad's Heron. Linnea Heron over there. Here along the near side. Raj able to push it up ahead. Gathered up here now by Warroad. And a delayed penalty coming up here on Proctor-Hermantown. Set up here along the far side. Now it's going to be Samantha Earhart. Earhart carries it in. And finally touched up there as Warroad now will go on the power play as Proctor-Hermantown picks up a penalty. Proctor-Hermantown picking up a penalty, so Warroad will go on the power play. Time of the penalty is going to be at 4:14, period number 3. Warriors already got a power play goal here tonight. And gathered up now, it's going to be skated up here by the Warriors as they bring it in. Veering off to the right now. Drop pass, here's Taylor Reese. Reese, now it's Jaylee French. French back to Reese, top of the circle here, left side. Back up top to French. French shot in. That one knocked down by traffic out in front of Surrey Langley once again. And the Mirage cleared down the length of the ice. 12:15 left to go here in period 3. 3-1 your score. Warriors with a 2-goal lead here at the Gardens Arena. It's Taylor Reese carrying it across here right side. Reese sending it over to Kalbrenner. Couldn't get a shot away. Carly's able to catch up with it here far corner. Kalbrenner still with it. Down this side here for Taylor Reese. Outside the circle here in the near side. Reese dumping it down further. Back to Reese. That one gets deflected. It's going to go down the length of the ice. That'll lead up some more time on the penalty to Avery Millbridge. Gathered up here now by Warroad. It's Jaylee French with it now. French dumping it in. Stopped there by Langley. Now send it over to the far corner. Hardwick giving chase. Cleared again here by Proctor-Hermantown. All the way down the length of the ice. 11:20 left to go here in the period. 35 seconds left to go. And the minor penalty to Avery Millbridge here for Proctor-Hermantown. Skated up now here by Warroad. Shot in. That one goes just wide. Gathered up here, it's Lindsay Lawrenson. Lawrenson now played over here in the near side. It's Olivia Anthony. Anthony back over to Lawrenson here in the far corner. Dumping it back behind the net once again. Gathered up here by the Mirage, trying to clear it out. Just a few more seconds left, and we're back to 5-on-5 skating, and we are right now back to 5-on-5 skating. 5-on-5 here at the Gardens Arena. Play over here, top of the circle here. Now it's going to be sent in. Now it's going to be knocked down. Shot out in front. And it's pushed just wide that time. Maya Gunderson over there for Proctor-Hermantown. And it's going to be sent into the Proctor-Hermantown end, covered up there by Langley. And we'll get a face-off here in the Proctor-Hermantown end here. 10:14 left to go here. 10:14 left to go here in the third period. It's 3-1. Warroad with the lead here over the Proctor-Hermantown Mirage. Your score. Bouncing puck now. It's going to be pushed up and out here by the Mirage. Drop pass in, shot. That one steered aside here by Peyton Raleigh. Play over here in the near corner now. 7 minutes elapsed here in period 3. Sent up to Emmy Hardwick. That's going to get knocked down. It's going to be dumped right back in here now by Proctor-Hermantown. 9:49 left to go here in the third. Cross-ice pass. Linnea Heron carries it across. Heron with a burst of speed. Now goes off to her right. Has it over into the corner. Trying to push it back behind the net. Stolen away here by the Mirage. Here's Gracie Nichols with it. Nichols, she'll bring it across. She scored the first goal of the game back 6.5 minutes into the first period. Played up here now by Warroad. It's going to be taken up and dumped in here by Emmy Hardwick, and she'll go off the ice on a change. Warriors top unit back out. Kalbrenner, Reese, and Jaylee French. Skated up and out here now by the Mirage. So get it up to the blue line. Knocked down. Here's French. She's got Kalbrenner with her. French shot in. That one stick save made there by Langley. Sent toward the middle once again. Knocked away there by the Mirage. That's Presley Paulson over there. 8:48 left to go here in the period. Here in a 3-1 game. Gathered up here by Kalbrenner. Bouncing puck. Rolling puck that time. Penalty coming up here. And I think this is going to go on Proctor-Hermantown as well. And it is. And the Warriors are going to get another power play just about halfway through the third, and the Warriors are going to skate once again 5-on-4 as Sarah Stauber goes off for 2 minutes, and the Warriors will face it off to the right of Surrey Langley. Raj able to cleared out of there by Taylor Mannion. Gathered in here now by Warroad, back behind their own net, and giving chase there is Nichols. Played here along the near side, long pass up ahead, long cross-ice pass. Now it's going to be skated up and into the zone here by Warroad. Knocked away here by the Proctor-Hermantown defense as they dump it all the way back down into the Warroad end. Over halfway through the third period. Minute 27 left to go in the minor penalty to Sarah Stauber for Proctor-Hermantown. 3-1 Warroad with the lead on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Vivian Markauka over here to Reagan Haley. Back to Vivian here on the near side. Circling back in the near corner once again. Now gets it over to the opposite side here. It's Reagan Haley. Haley now for the black and gold. Circles back. Now gets it on here on this side here for Jaylee French. She'll backtrack a bit. Now send it in. And we'll get a whistle and stop to play here. 7:27 left here in the period. 49 seconds left to go in the minor penalty to Proctor-Hermantown Sarah Stauber. 3-1 hockey game. Warroad with the 2-goal lead. Quick shot, that one knocked down by traffic out in front. Skating it up and out now. Skating it out of there Warriors skating out and into the Proctor-Hermantown end here. 30 seconds left to go here in the power play. Back up top now, it's Jaylee French. French over here now, Taylor Reese. Reese shot in, shot, save made. Who's fuck side of that? They score! Another power play goal. And Carly Kolbrenner scoring at 10:03 of the third period. Second power play goal for Warroad. And it is a 4-1 hockey game. "4-1 now, your score. And we're under 7 minutes left to play here in period number 3. Hardwick and French, or Hardwick and Perrin, or French make that. Jaylee French was on the assist. Time of the goal, 10:03, 4-1 now. Warroad up by 3. So the Warriors with a couple of goals here in period number 3 to go with their 2 that they scored in period number 2. Play at neutral ice now. Kate Johnson with it now, back inside of her own blue line. Up ahead now, it's skated up here. Now it's Lindsay Lawrenson. Lawrenson with the blast and the save made by Langley. 5:59 left to go here in the third. 5:59 left to go here in period number 3 in a 4-1 game. Warroad leading by 3. Vivian Markoka tried to shoot it in and was knocked down there, and it's going to be steered out of harm's way there by Avery Milbridge here now for Proctor-Hermantown. Gathered up here by Linnea Heron. Haley with it here. Tipped up ahead now. It's going to be gathered up by Markoka. Knocked down once again, Milbridge over there. She has it back in her own end, now skating it back behind her own net. 5:25 left to go here in the third period. Skated up and out. Gathered up here now by Proctor-Hermantown as they keep it in the Warroad end there. Now it's Aubrey Minor. Still tied up here in the neutral zone. Now the Mirage sending it back in now and chasing after it here is Vivian Markoka. Long pass up ahead now, Jaylee French. French up ahead a little bit further, Taylor Reese. Back to Jaylee. Has it back behind the net now in the near corner. She goes down to the ice. Play continues. Gathered up here now by Proctor-Hermantown. Now it's Grace Nichols. Nichols with it. Now it'll be skated up and across here by Gunderson. She's taken out the play, sent back the other way here now by Warroad. Sarah Stauber with it now, and it's going to be deflected up and out of play. 4:35 left to go here in period number 3. .435 left to go here in the period. Off the face-off now, it's going to be sent up here, Lindsay Lawrenson. Lawrenson out there with Corrington and Olivia Anthony. Now Proctor-Hermantown banking it off the near wall, sending it into the Warroad end. Taking up here, Keith Johnson down. Johnson up here along the near wall. Kept in here, Proctor-Hermantown now. Here's Grace Nichols with it now. Nichols on the backhand. That one's going to be broken up. Take it up here now by Warroad. Pass up it a little too far that time. And it's going to go down the length of the ice. Olivia Anthony made an effort to try and catch up with it. Couldn't catch up with it before it crossed that goal line down to the far end. So the faceoff comes all the way back down to the Warroad end off to the right of Peyton Raleigh. 4 minutes left to go here, third period. 4-1 Warroad with the lead here over Proctor-Hermantown. Kept in here now by the Mirage. Centering feed. Shot in. Raleigh with the big save. Big time save by Peyton Raleigh. It was toward the middle, and it actually deflected a little off to Raleigh's right. And the Mirage able to get a decent shot off, but Raleigh coming up with a big time save there. 3:48 left to go here, third period, 4-1 Warroad on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Gathered up here down by Vivian Marcoca. Marcoca here in the near corner. Tied up. Now sent down low, side of the net, bouncing puck, swatted out of there by Proctor-Hermantown, kept in here by Marcoco. She dumps it down low. Centering feed, that one got knocked away there by the Proctor-Hermantown defense out in front of Langley. Mirage able to get it out of the zone now. The Mirage able to gain the Warrior end. Here's Presley Paulson. Now the Warriors with it. Jaylee French, she's got 2 goals in the hockey game, 1 in the power play, 1 even strength. Puck deflected. High in the air. Now it's going to be taken out of there by the Mirage. Here's Miley Chesley, who sends it into the Warrior end. 2:45 left to go here in period 3 here in a 4-1 hockey game. Play over here, far corner. Sit back behind the net now, gathered up here by Keith Johnson. Johnson sending it on this side here. It's Lindsay Lawrenson with it. Lawrenson banking it off the back wall. Reagan Haley able to get it out to center. Dumped right back in here by the Mirage on nets. Raleigh able to steer that one aside here. Coming up on 2 minutes left to go here in the third. You're in a 4-1 game. Long pass up ahead. Now here's a chance for Reese. Shot, that one's deflected wide of the net. Sent back the other way here. Mirage back the other way. Gunderson overskates it. Penalty coming up. And a penalty on Proctor-Hermantown is going to give the Warriors another power play here with 1:56 left. That penalty going on Ella Kops. Time of the penalty is going to be at 15:04 of period number 3. So the Warriors will skate the balance of this hockey game. 5-on-4. Pushed ahead now by Gunderson. Gunderson's getting it into the Warroad end. Sent back behind the net. Taken away here by Warroad now. Pass up ahead. Here's Lindsay Lawrenson with it now. Lawrenson banking it in now off the far wall. Langley out of her net. Take it up here now. Back up top. It's Reagan Haley. Play over here far corner. Now it's going to be sent over here into the near corner. Gathered up here, it's Olivia Anthony. Mark Poca with it. Back over to Olivia. Back to Vivian. Gathered in here now by the Warriors. Back behind the net. Lindsay Lawrenson with it now. Bouncing puck. Taken up here by Olivia Anthony. It's Lindsay Lawrenson now. Lawrenson banking it off the back wall. Taken up here by Mark Poca. 1 minute left to go here, third period. Play up here along the near side. Play still in the Proctor-Hermantown end. And they finally get control of the puck, clear it down the length of the ice. That'll get some fresh legs out on the ice here on the Proctor-Hermantown penalty kill, or the penalty kill here. 38 seconds left to go. Warriors with it in their own end. They are 30 seconds away from starting the season 1-0, just like they did last year. Sent in now, Proctor-Hermantown play here in the near corner. Now gathered up and sent back behind the net to Peyton Raleigh. 14 seconds left. Skated up and out now here by Warroad. Bringing it across is Kalbrenner. Kalbrenner forced wide. Puck flipped back out. That's going to do it. The Warroad Warriors are going to win this hockey game 4-1, and they start the season 1-0. We'll be back with our post-game wrap-up right after this on KQ92, KQ92.com, and yourliveevent.com.
Hugo's premier bone-in half ham is $4.49 a pound all this week at Hugo's Family Marketplace in Warroad and Hugo.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve, so we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Thinking about a fresh look for your home? Get inspired by Benjamin Moore Paint Colors at Marvin Home Center on Highway 11 in Warroad. With over 3,500 unmatchable colors and the best quality paint on the market, you can create unique spaces that truly reflect your style. And when you buy Benjamin Moore, you're supporting local business. These quality paints are sold exclusively through locally owned and operated retailers. Visit Marvin Home Center today and let your perfect color journey begin. Marvin Home Center, Highway 11, Warroad.
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arena, where the Warroad Warriors have defeated the Proctor-Hermantown Mirage by a score of 4-1. Scoring in the contest, the Mirage got on the board first. They got on the board at 6:36 of the first period. It was Grace Nichols with an assist from Ella Kops. It was 1-0 at that time, and Proctor-Hermantown had the lead. Warriors getting 2 goals in the second period. Lindsay Lawrenson got the Warriors going at 4:18 of period number 2. She scored with assists from Olivia Anthony, and Ellie Hardwick with her very first varsity assist made it a 1-1 hockey game. Warriors then picked up a power play goal at 13:39. Jaylee French scored the first of what would be 2 goals for her on the evening. She scores a power play goal at 13:39, assist to Carly Culbrenner and Lydia Filing. And that is her first varsity assist. And it was a 2-1 hockey game. third period, 1 minute and 52 seconds in. Jaylee French with an even strength goal assist to Carly Kalbrenner. And it's a 3-1 game. Warriors got a power play goal at the 10:03 mark. It was Carly Kalbrenner and the power play assist going to Jaylee French and Emmy Hardwick. And you're scoring shots in the game. Warroad with a game total of 26. Proctor-Hermantown with a game total of 18, 26-18. Your shots on goal. And again, your wrap up as far as scoring goes for this one. We are going to take another quick break, and when we come back, our post game awards, our player of the game, and also our Warroad Threads and Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods star of the game coming up next.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very
Been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
All right, welcome back. Time for our post-game awards, and they are being brought to you by Enbridge Energy. They bring you the player of the game and also our Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods Warroad Threads star of the game. First off, our star of the game, got to give it to Jaylee French, a goal and 2 goals and 1 assist on the night, a power play goal, an even strength goal, and 1 assist. And she just got the Warriors rolling later half of the second period and into the third period. Jaylee French is your Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods Warroad Thread star of the game. The Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods, they know the woods. They got the goods. Get ready for the deer hunting opener. It's already tomorrow. If you haven't gotten ready already, make sure you stop in at the woods 4.5 miles west of Warroad, Highway 11. Warroad Threads, they are your one stop for all of your apparel needs, whether it be jackets, shirts, hats, whatever the case may be. They could do the embroidery and all that other good stuff. Again, that's at Warroad Threads. Again, Jaylee French is your Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods Warroad Threads star of the game, your Enbridge Energy player of the game. And we're going to go as far as the player of the game. We're going to go with Lindsay Lawrenson. She got the Warriors' first goal, and that was at 4:18 of period number 1. And her, along with Olivia Anthony and Ava Corrington, really had some nice minutes out on the ice as she got the scoring started, and she is also the player who brought the energy tonight. She is Lindsay Lawrenson. She is the Enbridge Energy player of the game, as Enbridge Energy solving the problems of tomorrow and making things happen today and delivering energy that powers our world in a safe and reliable and helpful way. Enbridge Energy. Visit them online at enbridge.com. Again, Lindsay Lawrenson is your Enbridge Energy player of the game here as the Warriors win this evening. Warriors now go to 1-0. They will be off now until the 15th when they take on Mound West Tonka. Proctor-Hermantown, they're going to be right back on the ice coming up tomorrow. They will take on the Rosa Rams over at the Rams Sports Center. You can listen to that game on the Northern Star, 1410 a.m. and 1029 FM KRWB. Again, it's a 1 o'clock start time and a pregame right around 12:45. So you can listen to that over on the Northern Star. Once again, your finals here from the Gardens Arena in the junior varsity game. It was Warroad over Proctor-Hermantown by a score of 2-1. The varsity, that was a 4-1 win by Warroad over Proctor-Hermantown. So the Warriors open up the 25-26 season with a win right here in the friendly confines of the Gardens Arena. We want to thank all of our sponsors. A thanks to you for listening, and we'll catch up with you next time on Lake Country KQ92, KQ92.com, and yourliveevent.com.